I want to speak to the young men out there. Before you think about having a child, listen to this video. A lot of us as young people coming from the inner city, we search for love, right? We search for love and we want someone to care about us. We want someone to hold us, to nurture us, so on and so forth. But think about this. When you look at yourself as a child, right, and this is not for everybody. This is for those who may have been through worse situations growing up as a child. Bad situations. Before you think about bringing a child into this environment, think about what you had to go through as a child. The things that you remember, right? And no matter what it may be, if it didn't feel good, if it made you cry, think about that. Also, before you have a child at a young age, think about, are you financially stable and ready to have this child? Can you afford to live by yourself? I'm talking about right now, at this moment, can you afford to live? Because if you can't afford to live, then you cannot afford to bring a child, a baby, into this world. Now, some young men and women get caught up in, we're going to prove other people wrong. We're going to be together. But we're talking about 18, 15, 18, 25. Nobody said that you won't be with each other forever. The first thing you need to be thinking about is your future, becoming successful, putting yourself in a better position than what you're in now, right? Now, let's talk about your peers, you, and when your mother and father created you. Are they still together now? Look at that. Look at the generational curse. Are your parents still together? Are your friends' parents still together? How many children do your parents have, and how many different baby mothers or baby fathers do they have? How many co-parents do they have? I don't like to say baby mother or baby father too much. I may slip and say it, but if I say co-parent or co-parents, that means you have a co-parent or more than one co-parent. Think about that. Now, my situation. I have 4 children. One is 20, one is 16, one is 11, and one is 6. Boy, girl, boy, girl. My oldest lives in Philadelphia. My second child, which is my daughter, she lives in Florida. And I have 2 children that live in New York. I have 4 children and 3 co-parents. Everything that I have done since 2000, I have put myself in a position that I wasn't even prepared for. I wasn't ready to have a child. I wasn't mature enough to have a child. I didn't know anything about parenting. My mother and father had me at 14. My mother was 14, my father was 16. And they were on drugs. I was raised by my grandmother. Now, here I go carrying on tradition. My first child. Now, I'm going off to college with my first child. Had my immature ways about me while my first child is being born. Immature, no job, in college. I'm not saying that I'm starting off on the wrong foot, but the way I'm moving, I'm not moving into the right path to a certain degree. I'm in college, but I'm still not looking at myself as a father. I don't really look at myself as a father. So I'm not making moves to put my son in a great position. Then I have another child. Now I'm in the streets. Had another child, and now, after I graduated from college, now I have 2 children, 2 co-parents, and I'm in and out the streets. I got addicted to drugs based off of an injury, a gunshot injury. And now I'm in the streets, addicted to drugs, 2 co-parents, 2 children, immature. Now I'm just, it's not moving right for me. Five years from then, I have another child. So now I got 3 co-parents, 3 children, addicted to drugs, playing both sides of the fence, trying to work and still be in the streets, confused, going through, still fighting my demons. And here I go with 3 children and 3 co-parents. 5 years after that, I have another child. So now I have 4 children, 3 co-parents, and I am totally lost out here. I get myself together. I'm almost 3 years clean. I will be 3 years clean January the 21st, 2021. I'm just speeding up the date. In the process of my 3 years being clean, I noticed that I have no control. In the process of me being 3 years clean, I have no control over my children. The children that I created, I have no control of them. I don't get the last say so. I don't get the first say so. I can't do what I want to do with them. Do you understand how that feels? Do you understand how that feels? In the 3 years, all right? In the 3 years that I have been sober, I have realized that I have no control of my children. I have 4 children, 3 co-parents, and I don't get the first or the last say-so to my children. So before you go out there and say you want to have children, think about what I just explained to you. Think about everything that I put myself through, and now I can't do what I want to do with the children that I created based off of what I put myself through. And it hurts. It hurts. I can't hold my children when I want to. I can't talk to them. I can't put my children all in one room when I want to. I can't have them all in one house. I can't watch them argue, play, fight, normal things that a parent wants to see to a certain degree when you have children. And as a man that has his life changed around, these are the things that I think about while being sober. So before you go out there and have children, especially at a young age, become successful. Live your life. Explore the world. Break the generational curse. Go out there and create something that's going to build generational wealth. Find that one person that you want to share your life with, and show your children that this is what love looks like. Show your children this is what love feels like. Being with that one person for the rest of your life and keeping the family tree intact instead of going here, there, everywhere. Like, show your family, show your kids that your name can be carried on through the legacy, because your children and their children and their children are going to carry your name. I can assure you this don't feel good when you know you don't have no control over the children that you created. You just it's not worth it, man. It's not worth going out having a bunch of kids and you can't do nothing with them. It's not worth it. This is B. McFly. B. McFly stands for being motivated, comes from loving yourself. Love yourself first. You know, get motivated to do something different. You know what I mean? Top motivator in the world, and your sober messenger. I hope you guys understand this video, and I hope you guys get where I'm coming from. Before you run out there and have children, and then have multiple children, and then multiple children by multiple people, think about this, man. Look at this video, share this video, right? B. McFly, top motivator in the world, your sober messenger. Let's go.